Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Nets. I'm Eric Graver, he's Ethan Wiles, and with the girls' playoffs starting tomorrow, most of the girls' teams have the night off.
We have plenty of good matchups on the boys' side, including 2 of the 3 teams in a tie for first place in the Big Northern going head-to-head.
Dixon hosting Rockford Christian in the newly dedicated Lyle Bogut Court in Lancaster Gym. Both teams with 1 conference loss coming into this one. RC with a hot start. Christian Cummings makes it 11-2 RC, and they keep it going here. Swing it out to JT Samuels, buries the triple from downtown. And Dixon coming to party. Eli Davidson with the triple. RC lead is cut to 5 at the end of the first. Later in the second, Austin Hicks grabs the and one, and the Dukes pulling closer and closer. 2-point game now. The Lions kept the lead going into the half. This time, Elijah Doherty hitting from deep here, 30-29. Rockford Christian after a little bit of hesitation for number 5. Dixon needing someone to step up. Call on Darius Harrington. He finished the night with a team-high 24 points, 38-37. Dixon now in front. All Dukes from there as Austin Hicks begins a 3-point barrage from Dixon. Bryce Fight now wants to get in on the action. This triple from the corner makes it 47-39 late in the third. And he drains some more to put the Dukes out of range for the Rockford Christian Royal Lions. They go up 71-57 in front of their home crowd, and the Dukes pull away to win it 81-58.
We come into every game bringing our 100%, and honestly, this meant something for us because last year we definitely should have won last year, but we just fell a little bit short. But honestly, this year we busted our butts off and we just got out there and did what we were supposed to do.
I was feeling good. I mean, came out first quarter shooting pretty good, so I just knew I had to take control and keep doing it.
This was Dixon's final conference game. Rockford Christian finishes up against Lutheran next Wednesday.
And speaking of Lutheran, the Crusaders on the road at Winnebago tonight, a back-and-forth game. Starting off from the tip, it's Bago's Miles Smith on the drive, but he kicks to Blaze Brown in the corner, who gets the scoring going. He's fired up, but he can't celebrate too long because Marquise Haynes finds Zach Van Blaricom, who answers right back right away. Good ball movement from the Crusaders here until it finds Haynes, and he sinks the 3. Just so good out on the court. Bago going to answer here with Brown finding Mitchell Cunningham for a 3 of their own, and the Indians wouldn't go down without a fight. Haynes later in the game gets it inside Devontae Dent, but Dent gives it to Gavin Sanders, who, Eric, we know we can take a lot of contact from his time on the football field.
A lot of him during football season.
He gets the and one. Haynes again with a nice drive to the hoop here late in the game, sticking that tongue out, and all en route to a 25-point performance. The Crusaders get the win on the road, 69-58. And in the NUIC, bragging rights on the line between third-ranked Pecatonica and resurgent Durand, but it was all Pecatonica in this one on the road. It's Jackson Diedrich finding Brody Black. He puts one up, can't hit, but Diedrich is there for the putback. Black and Diedrich just on a connection tonight. And here they are again as Black gets the assist this time. Durand.
Playmakers all over the court for Pecatonica, Ethan. That's why they're one of the best teams, or top 10 teams at the 1A level.
Feels like we've been saying a lot of football names on the
Yes,
court
sir.
here too. Braden Hughes knocking down this 3 from the top. Pecatonica getting a big road win over Durand, 68-51.
In another rivalry game in the NUIC, Route 73 bragging rights. Lena Winslow hosting Pearl City, and the Panthers starting strong in their home court. Good pass to Mason Spitall, who makes the move for 2 there. Cheerleaders liking the start to this one. Pearl City looking for an answer, and Ethan Petta pulls up, gets a good bounce, and that one falls in. Head coach Kevin Koenig looking for more of that from his Wolves, but you have to look out for that Panthers defense. Jalen Rakowska pounces on the fast break, gets the lay-in. Rakowska also getting the job done from downtown here. Check out this play. Nothing but nylon right there, and Lena goes on to win it 64-38. We've had plenty of great small school hoops so far, but we're going to head to the big schools next for a full slate of Nick 10 action. More Friday Night Nets is coming right up right after the break. It's been a great season for Guilford, who's already clinched its 2nd straight Nick 10 championship, Ethan.
That's right, but the Vikings want to finish off a perfect run through the conference with just 2 more games left to go.
Two tough tests, too, tonight taking on a Belvedere North team that sits in 4th place, looking for its 20th win overall. Start late in the second quarter with Guilford. Malachi Johnson sending it down to Michael Jaleel Jones. Nails that corner three. Guilford honoring their all-conference fall athletes at the half and heading into the third now. Nate Binkley for Belvedere North. Big three there. Belvedere North needed that, trailing coming into the third quarter. Todd Brandon wanted to see more of that, and that motivates Adam Brown. Some nice moves to the basket, goes off the glass and trying to draw him a little bit closer, but a big night for number 0 for the Vikings. Brandon Chapman, big time three there. Had the student section chanting his name all night long. Now to our athlete of the week for the Vikings. Malachi Johnson pulls up, hits that jumper. This was the play of the night right here. Play of the game, too. Look at that pass from Malachi Johnson. A bullet, just passing it around. Get it to Jaleel Jones. Slams it home there. Big time play from number 13. And Guilford wins it 67-47.
We feeling good, man. You know, it's bittersweet for me, this being my last year of high school, but it's fun, man. We having fun. We playing good basketball, and that's all I can ask for.
We stay together as a family, you know, trusting each other. That's all I say every time. If you trust in each other, it's a team game. You got to trust in each other to win as a team.
One more win before they go undefeated in conference play, but they'll have to get past Auburn. Going to be a big one on Wednesday.
See John with a smile over there, too, the former G-Vikes. Second place Auburn facing off against a solid Jefferson squad, neck and neck at the start. Auburn's Brian Harper tries to get his team ahead with a clean shot from the charity stripe. That one goes down, but Jefferson won't let the Knights ride off with Zaire Hudson depositing a three into the bank. Timeout Jefferson, the Jayhawks spirits flying high, but the Knights, they claim their victory 63-37 over Jefferson.
Moving on to third place Freeport now, looking for its 4th straight win hosting Boylan. The Titans were in a hole early, but they get hot from downtown. Caleb Nelson gets the first one to go. Then Ryan Stark, who's been lethal from deep all season long, gets another one to fall. Freeport head coach TJ Jackson trying to turn the tide, and the Pretzels do it with some defense. Jackson always preaching about defense, and Jaden Marion swats this ball into the shadow realm. Big time play. That momentum carries over to the other end with Declan Rusted. Nails the three to stop Boylan's run. The cheerleaders hoping to inspire a strong second half for their Pretzels, and it's Khalil Sims looking like Dirk Nowitzki here with the turnaround fadeaway jumper. The Pretzels dominate the second half, and they win it 63-44. A lot of exciting action in the NIC 10, but we still have a little bit more action from the conference. We'll check in on Harlem and the East E-Rabs. We got some more highlights coming up when FNN returns right after the break.
Well, Harlem and East are having some tough years by their recent standards, but they're hoping to pick up some momentum rolling into the postseason where they'll meet in the regional quarterfinals.
Huskies hosting the E-Rabs looking for their 5th conference win, and we'll start with Trey Smith of the Harlem Huskies, a young team who's been playing some great ball lately, and Trey Smith drains that triple early on, gets a packed house buzzing early on, but the E-Rabs still got some veteran leadership they can lean on, including Sterling Horde, who shows he can score from all over the court. Nice triple there from the E-Rabs. The Huskies and E-Rabs just trading three-pointers. Bo Beeler with the triple there, the senior. Luke Tassoni now. We'll cut him in his first year as the Harlem head coach. My guy looking sharp in that suit on senior night. Now we will send it to Beeler again. Driving to the basket, making some nice moves. The senior wants it on senior night. Right back to Smith again, driving to the basket himself, gets the and one. Nice play there. And the Huskies win it 56-51.
Good win for Harlem. It's a purple and gold showdown as Hononegah heads to Belvedere. Hano might just be ahead, but the Bucks bring it in the second half. Belvedere's J.C. Diskin dropping a three and himself to the floor. Look at that.
Put everything in that shot.
That Belvedere crowd beyond hyped up tonight, getting into the third. Hano's Landon Claudy. Oh, baby. Triples to pull the team ahead. And Hano's coach pushing his team ahead. They're keeping going. It'll be Hononegah taking the Bucks to the pasture with drives like Isaiah Hui landing this team to a comfortable lead. And Hononegah is going to rock a victory back to Rockton, an 88-68 win over Belvedere.
Our photographers scoured the area looking for the best high school hoops action, but only one play can be our play of the week. And look at this passing from Guilford. Ends with that slam from Michael Jaleel Jones. Guilford 1 win away from going undefeated in conference play. What a week. And in the Big Northern, we forgot to mention earlier, Byron has now clinched the Big Northern Conference, so we are really winding down. We'll have playoff action coming next week.